Welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Talk. I'm your host, Jason, with my co-host,
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Just Cheryl.
Just Cheryl. Okay, that's what I was waiting on. Cheryl. And here at Let's Talk, we like to talk about issues that matter to you so we can come up with workable, practical solutions so we have more action and less talk.
Yes.
So this evening, we'll be talking about cheating in today's society. And if you was with us last week, you'd know this. Hold on, this might sound familiar. But yeah, it sounds familiar because we did cover it last week. But we thought, we didn't go into it fully. And some of the viewers actually asked to bring it back. So for you, faithful viewers, because we have the best viewers out there, we want to thank you for viewing. And this one's for you. So we hope for your participation. So call us. 352-8255 or drop us a comment in the YouTube chat and we'll read it out live and, see where we go from there.
Yes.
So, cheating in today's society. Cheryl say cheating is giving away anything which belongs to your spouse or significant other to somebody else.
Anything.
And I agree
Even
with
if
that.
it's a candy.
That's broad. Even if it's a
Anything.
piece of candy.
A smile.
Without your
Anything.
spouse's consent.
Without you. No, anything that belongs to your spouse. She doesn't have to consent. Anything that belongs to your spouse, you give it away. That is cheating.
So, but I said without their consent because they might be like, yeah, you could give him a piece of candy.
No.
No.
Don't give away nothing.
Wow. But love, they say love is something that you give it away. Then you end up
That's
having
the problem.
more.
You're too kind. Everybody's going to give, just give it away,
You have to
everything.
give
Not
love.
you, them.
You have to give love. But the type of love, the
Yes.
brotherly love, the agape
Right.
love.
Yes.
Not the fellatio or the, what the other one is? Anyway, not that. Yeah, we ain't got to worry about all
Filial.
that. Affiliate, yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. We ain't going into that. So, giving away anything that belongs to your spouse or your love interest, the one who you said that you're committed to.
Yes, because you're supposed to be exclusive with that partner. And so everything should be exclusive.
Yes,
your
sir.
body, your emotions, your finances. And that's the part where the permission comes in. Because sometimes, yes, like you say, you can discuss it together and you may feel that it's okay to do certain things. And then there are other things within the boundaries of the relationship that is okay. If your partner is okay for you, is okay with you buying lunch for your coworkers every now and then, that's fine.
Yeah.
But
What about other things they want to give away if your spouse say, hey,
I don't
you can
think,
give it away.
like what, Jason?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're smiling about it. I really want to know.
I know.
Because
Listen, we say talk cheating in today's society now. I know.
and I wanted to find out why we have today's society. Is cheating different now than it was before? I thought cheating is cheating.
and
What's
that's
the
what
difference
it is.
between cheating now and cheating?
because,
then.
because today they're changing the meaning of everything. The words are being changed. Like I mentioned last week, back in the day we'd ask, what is a man? Or what is a woman? And we'd have a unanimous, a woman is an adult female, biologically born female. Now, today you ask that question, you get all kind of funny answers. People's actually scared to answer that.
But I think too, though, why the today's society is important because now we have many other creative ways where you can cheat, especially now with the cell phone.
Yes.
And the cell phone has afforded us more opportunities to be deceitful.
Yes.
And we're going to get into a few of them,
Yes.
like we started talking about earlier. And that was not the case back in the day. But of course, cheating always existed. From the time of relationships, cheating always existed. And somebody who wants to cheat will find a way to cheat. No
most
matter
definitely.
whether they have a cell phone or not, it doesn't matter. They will find a way. Even
Listen.
if they have to write a letter and swim across the ocean.
Put it in a bottle.
and climb a mountain
Yeah,
or
Joe.
exactly whatever it takes. People will do it if they want.
And
to.
that's I want to go even deeper, right? And I wonder if we should start now.
Start, man.
Cheating. Can I cheat? Because you say giving away something that doesn't belong to you, right? Now,
That
in marriage, I am not my own.
right.
I belong to my wife. And
Absolutely.
my wife belongs to me. So I can't give away anything on my own. I can't,
Exactly.
So what if I give it to myself?
I don't understand.
What if I'm being selfish with my time? I don't give it to my wife. What if
Well, that is
Oh,
cheating too, because we said it's withholding.
Right.
So any withholding, it doesn't have to be giving to someone else, but withholding from that person.
That's okay.
That is unfair. So that becomes cheating because it's an unfairness towards the other person.
Exactly. And today, and I have to say today's society, because I don't feel some of these things what I'm going to mention was available to back in the day.
Okay.
And it may be have been, right, but I don't know. This is an adult show, so we're going to deal with adult content. Toys. Toys.
I should have been prepared.
Yes, toys. So, would you consider that cheating? A man or woman who uses their toys to just pleasure themselves,
gratify,
to gratify themselves, and now they have nothing left to give to their partner.
You mean
She's
without
already,
their
she didn't get her
partner's
rocks
knowledge,
off.
without their
Without her
partner's
permission
knowledge.
or knowledge.
Okay.
She didn't get her rocks off. He come now, he won't get romantic, and she ain't in the mood. Because, or vice versa, he didn't get his rocks off.
Or, you're putting a spin on it, but what if she is still in the mood and can still entertain that?
No.
I mean,
said
either way,
cheating.
I'm just
Because if she
saying-
could still give it to him, she ain't cheat because she ain't cut him out. Or if
But
he could still give to her, he didn't cut her out of it. He didn't rob her. But let's say he...
I'd really love to hear someone else's opinion on
Yeah,
this.
what if he's spent? He's
There-
spent. He's finished. He ain't got nothing left to give her. But she comes in the mood, and this is very rare because men always got something left to give. But I can keep it on men because I don't want you to say putting it on a woman. He then
Appreciate it.
fulfill himself, and he has nothing left now. She comes around and she trying to get frisky, and he makes up an excuse as to why he's not
definitely.
interested. Is that
Definitely.
cheating?
Definitely, I think it is. But I also think though, if you use toys without the knowledge of your spouse, I think that is a little shady as well. Whether you have something to give after or not,
Right.
I still think that's a bit
Yeah.
So that could be cheating because then why are you hiding that from your spouse?
Correct.
You should
Correct.
be open. I think you should be open enough to share that knowledge with your spouse.
Now, listen, I know we may be stepping
have
on
a
a few
comment.
toes, a little corn, so let us know if
Yeah.
we just thinking we too holy or we thinking too deep. Let us know what y'all think out there,
Yes.
I feel if you ain't got nothing left for me, bro, you cheating.
Or if you have to, and I
even
feel,
if I catch you doing that,
Right.
without me knowing that, my mind going
It's
far
gonna go-
left.
right.
Okay, so
what is
what
what is
mood
the
you was in,
issue?
what frame, or what put you in that mood that you couldn't wait to give it to me, and
Right.
what were you thinking? What was your mindset while I going deep? I
Right.
mean, I may be a little going too deep, but that's
Yes.
things I would like to.
And
'cause
maybe
I'm
there
sure
needs to
it'd
be a conversation because it could be that maybe it speaks to that aspect of the relationship.
I might
that
just don't
maybe
want
need
to
to
bother
be
with her. Right?
addressed.
I might just don't want to bother with her because it might be too much a headache. Going too much, I got to jump through too much hoops
Just
to get.
right.
Mom, and I could just go and
Or,
knock one out. Rub whatever say, rub one out and call it that.
all
I
right,
ain't got no
Jason,
headache.
it's a family-friendly show.
Yeah, that's we being real here. So,
Yes.
but if I am doing that and withholding, even not satisfying
For
my
any
wife.
reason,
I-
if you're withholding yourself from your spouse,
Right.
that is cheating. That's cheating her out of something that should be available to her in that relationship.
But if it's still available to her, is it still cheating?
It's still if you're hiding it, then yes. Anytime you find the reason to
Okay.
hide something
Yeah.
from the person you're
could be-
with,
it could-
then
yes.
that is shady.
Yes.
So
if
I
tell
think
her,
yes.
If I tell her, hey, I got to rub one out, what you can do? No? Okay. I can see you later.
I think you can be open with that. I think that's
Yeah,
allowed in
yeah,
some relationships
yes,
because I'm
And
sure plenty
if that's how we
females
communicate.
would be happy to say,
Yeah.
give me a break. It's been a long day. So I'm sure that's a
She'd
consensus.
be like, please,
Yes,
leave me
and
alone,
thank
please.
you. Yes, I'll buy you a gift. Just okay, let's move
See,
on.
that could be leading into that can segue into another topic. But anyway,
Oh my God.
anyway,
Yes, but we had a comment on the screen. Are we gonna wait for after commercial break? Now, I know, yes. So I wanted to share one or two things that someone sent me after the show last week. We talked about cheating, and I thought it's interesting to note that it says cheating is not only having sex with someone else who is not your wife or husband. It also includes a number of things. And it says here, receiving money from a man without the knowledge of your husband.
Definitely.
Say that is cheating. And
Definitely.
definitely we want to hear the comments out there. So if you're in a relationship, even if you're in a relationship, a committed relationship, and you're receiving money from a man who you're not in a relationship with, that is cheating. How you feel about that, Jason?
I agree. First of all,
Or what about,
vice
okay,
versa.
giving money to a woman who's not your wife or
Right.
who's not your spouse. So if you're giving
without
money
express knowledge, without giving
without
consent
without consent,
from the wife. Yes.
or what about receiving food, dinner from a woman who is not your wife? I'm going to look in the camera and say this one. Yes, yes, receiving dinner, cooking you food and bringing it to you. This person you're not with.
Yeah.
That is cheating.
You know, but like you say, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Exactly.
So that woman is working her way into your man's heart. So for
And they
those
know
ladies out
too.
there who might actually say, "Oh, I don't feel like cooking anyway," so let her feed him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she can be doing more than feeding him in a minute. So
Yes.
I all know.
See, when you open doors,
Yes.
and a lot of times we open doors that leads into these kind of things, and we either we're too lazy or careless,
That's
or
it.
we just don't want to see it or deal with it at the beginning. But we know exactly where these things can lead to.
See, and for somebody to actually give you money,
Mm-hmm.
or you give it to somebody or receive it for somebody, you had to been having a conversation.
There was a
with them.
conversation. Yeah, how would they know what your needs are?
Right, and you're so comfortable
Right.
to go complaining
Mm-hmm.
or asking for money from this man, or he's so comfortable with you that he's coming and giving you money. How was that conversation?
Mm-hmm. Of
How did that
course.
conversation go for you to get money from him, for him to even say, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
let me give you these couple of dollars"?
Exactly. And I think that's disrespectful to your spouse as
Yes.
well, because you are showing that this man is not meeting your needs. He's not doing his part. So you're making him look
Yes,
like less of a
most
man.
definitely.
And it may not be that case, but that's the story that you're telling, that he's less of a man.
Because he
and
can't fulfill my needs.
Exactly.
That's right. He's
And
not
like
taking care of things at home.
Thank you very much.
So that definitely that making
Mm-hmm.
that makes your husband look bad,
Mm-hmm.
and then it makes your wife. Well, your wife. It ain't. I don't know how to make your wife look bad if I'm giving a woman money,
Mm-hmm.
another woman money, without my wife's knowledge.
right.
It won't. It probably won't make my wife look bad, but it can make me look bad to my wife
Right. It's yes.
because.
Mm-hmm.
I feel now that money I taken from our family.
Right.
Because that's our stuff now. That ain't just mine to give.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree
So
with that.
for me to give out, but see, and then here comes devil's advocate now. You have a lot of marriages where these women like to be, my money is my money, his money is our money.
Oh boy. Okay.
So what if they have that dynamic now? She has her own money, he has his own money.
He still ain't got no business giving that out
No.
without her knowledge.
No?
No, yeah, you.
Okay.
It could be no. It's not yours. It still belongs. So even if that's no, because if that's the arrangement that you have the freedom to spend your money.
Right.
The understanding is whatever comes in between us is ours, but you have the freedom to do it with it as you please.
But
So,
you have to let her
but
know.
not to give it to someone else without letting her know.
Right. Right.
I mean, to some women, you crush it up and throw it in the garbage rather than give it to another woman. I'm just representing other women, of
Yeah,
course.
mhm.
Yes. Now, now you want to read another one on that list, Jason?
I see we have some comments.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
How are you seeing comments and I can't see comments?
So
What do
we
you
can
want?
deal with the comments. So we had some comments up, but the producer says, listen, we on a roll, so keep rolling. We can get to those comments after.
Oh, we're
so,
listening to the producer now.
Yeah, so we fall in the producer. We can behave. Listen, because I was
Speak
going
for
to go
yourself,
say
man.
something, but somebody who didn't listen, and I won't get do right in. So I can listen. I hope. So let's go back onto the list. Go ahead.
I guess we have to go to commercial break. So I guess we were talking too much. So
Yeah.
I think he's trying to do us in now. That's
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. We
So
gotta
all
buy.
right, we'll take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll talk about cheating in today's society. We
Yeah.
look forward to your comments when we come back.
That's right.
Yo, what's up, Bahamas? My name is Andrew Williams, aka Cat,
And I'm your boy Mix.
and we're representing Off the Bench, the #1 talk sportcast in the Bahamas.
In the world, my boy.
My bad partner. So
Yeah.
we cover anything sports throughout the Bahamas. We cover our Bahamian athletes wherever they are, and they're making waves in sports. We cover them.
Hey, just tune in to us every Wednesday here on Superior Talk at 6 o'clock p.m. Sharp.
The #1 talk show
In the world.
in the world.
Craig.
And we are back. Today's topic is cheating in today's society. And if you're just joining us, we've been over a couple definitions or a couple ways, creative ways where we may be cheating and try to pretend as if it isn't cheating. And then one was like, we ended by saying giving money, husbands and wives now, husband giving out money to another woman or a wife receiving money from another man and all that stuff. And what else we said?
Oh, I was too busy looking at those.
Oh, anyway. So we can catch you all up on the
Yes.
topic. So we go back into our comments. And our first comment, yes, right there, Mr. Up a little bit more, Mr. Producer. Our first comment is from Terrence, and he says, cheating, in my opinion, is the partner stepping out and having sexual intercourse with another person. Okay, that's broad. That's
I
one of
guess
the,
he's just being specific. Maybe
yeah.
his opinion is that's it. The other stuff we're talking about is probably not cheating according to Terrence.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if that's all he thinks cheating is. Now, is that
I think
all
he
he
has a
thinks
few more
cheating
comments,
is?
so let's just get into that
Okay.
then.
And say, from you start flirting, that's
okay,
cheating.
that's more like it.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We agree with that.
When you start flirting. But it
It
starts,
starts
with
with
the
flirting. Yes.
Hey, Prisca, what's going
Yes,
on?
welcome back, Prisca. Prisca wasn't with us last week. She wasn't feeling well.
Okay.
She's here to spice up the comments.
Good.
From you have to keep anything from your partner that means you know it's wrong and will lead to cheating.
Yes.
I agree. Definitely agree with that. I think
Yes.
that goes back to what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, yep. The question should be asked is why individuals cheat.
I
Oh,
guess
we could get into that.
We can go into
We
that.
can go
We had
into
a
that.
show about that, why people are
People may step
unfaithful.
out, yeah.
We did
We can-
that
yeah.
sometime last year, but yes.
We could definitely go back into that.
Priska says it makes your wife look bad because you're now taking from her home and supporting another woman. That other woman can now feel better or more in control. And I agree, because you know
true.
how
Correct.
you know
Yeah,
women
you're right,
are
you're right.
sometimes.
Cheating is never an accident, says B. Lord. It's always premeditated and intentional. A very selfish act. I totally agree with you, B. Lord.
Yes,
It's only for
indeed.
your gratification. Nobody else but the cheaters. The first inclination of cheating is making excuses for compromising acts.
That's it. They're
Ooh.
on a ball tonight. The guys
Ooh.
are on a ball tonight.
These fellas wise.
Yeah, exactly. And we normally get these kind of comments from females,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm glad to hear these comments coming from males.
Yeah, see, let me tell you why these coming from males. Because they good men.
Mm-hmm.
They say you know good men out there. But I telling you all good men out there, it's just that where
I
these
believe
women be
you.
looking,
Yeah.
they say you know good man.
But they might be good men, but they are taken, Jason. That's the
Not all of
difference.
them taken.
The people who are saying that, I mean, we're just saying good men left. A lot of these good men are taken. And that's
but
the
they wasn't
issue.
always taken. They were passed by.
I
These
don't think
same
so.
women
Stop
who
making
say
up
ain't no
stories.
good men out there.
Please,
so the
Jason,
women
stop.
who were wise pick them up. So now they ain't available. So by the
Yeah.
time that girl
We're
try to come
saying
back
there
around,
are
but
still
anyway,
women out
that's
there.
another
Exactly. How we get here? But let me just say this last comment since I'm already on it.
Go ahead.
There's still women looking for good men, and like I said, a lot of the good men are taken. So I don't know if there's some left. They need to show themselves because they can't be seen by the good women. It's just like a lot of the good women
Now
can't
see-
be seen
now see,
by
I
the
can-
good
I
men
can-
because yes, and now we're going back to cheating.
No,
I'm done.
no,
We're
no,
done
no,
with that.
no. Because
We're
see,
done.
who's
I will-
quantifying, qualifying good. See, the reason why them women might not
Jason,
be
let's
seen
not do
by
this
the
because-
good men. Wait, you said something powerful. The reason why these good men might not be seen by these women is because the men hiding from them women.
Excuse me? How
It's
is
a
it that
possible- is it possible?
I was able to freely say and agree with you that there are good men and these good men do exist, but now you're asking
You
me
say they
to
ain't left.
qualify.
You say they're not left.
I said there are a few left. I said, but
No,
maybe
plenty
they're
left.
hiding.
And I disagree with that. Plenty left.
You know what? Let's go
Yeah,
back to
let's
cheating.
go back
We can
to
have a
cheating.
show about that topic because we could go on all day.
Yes, we will. So,
All right.
back to the
So-
list. Cheryl had a very good list that she forwarded to me.
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
I have to go on this. And the number 3 on our list is sharing sex jokes with a person who is not your spouse. Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. How are you so comfortable to have these type of conversations with this other person who is not your spouse? Now,
Yeah.
I got to qualify that because sometimes that might just be that personality.
Personality, yes.
You know, so if she met him,
It could be innocent.
right?
But the trick though with that is, would you say it in front of your spouse?
And that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
If she met him that way and that's how he speaks always,
Mm-hmm.
then she shouldn't complain now. Hey, you met this guy doing this in the front of you, or
Mm-hmm. Right.
or you met
Or-
her,
right.
her doing it in the front of you. You
Yes.
see she was a flirt in front of you, or all that stuff in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you complaining now? If she ain't hide it from you, or he didn't never hid it from you,
Mm-hmm.
then I don't think it can be considered cheating if you're not hiding it. No, that's not true too. Because he could
It
just
could
they
be
could just
bold
be
in
that
your
bold.
face, and
Yeah, they
yes.
could just be that bold, right?
Exactly. And sometimes some of us women, we could be clueless in the situation that, yeah, I think so.
You think?
But the whole point is, it's wrong if you have to hide it.
Yeah.
And then you should not be using heavy language, with heavy sexual undertones
Yes.
if this is not someone if this is not the person that you're with. But I think our culture though allows us to get away with that a lot,
Yes.
and a lot of
Yes.
times it's done in an innocent way because a lot of things we say, our songs have heavy sexual
I
undertones.
was just going to go say, listen to our
everything
songs.
about our exactly. So a lot of times it is innocent. However, we have to seriously look at it as it is cheating if it's not if it's done where you have to hide it.
Listen, if your spouse, or saying that we broaden it to significant others, somebody you're committed to, if
Right.
they have a problem with it, and they brought it to your attention, hey, I don't like when you have these type of conversations. I don't like when you do this thing. It makes me feel a certain way. As long as they express that,
Yes.
and you still do it behind their back, you cheating.
Right.
Because now they let you know.
Absolutely.
It's no longer innocent. You can't claim ignorance no more. They then let you know, I'm not okay with this. So
yeah.
it's time for you to stop your
Yeah.
foolishness. Number
Okay, so-
4,
So no sex jokes.
no sex jokes. Not even sex jokes, no sex talk, eh? You ain't gotta
No
just
sex
be,
talk. Yes.
Yeah, you ain't gotta be. What about sex songs?
lot of
'cause
quietness.
I got a an artist, one of my favorite Bohemian artists. Oh, he take his songs 2 ways. And lot of his songs.
KB?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love the songs. And no, they're actual stories.
Yeah.
And you don't have to see it in that way.
Correct.
But yeah, it can be seen in a natural way. But I think the songs are okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with the songs.
Yeah.
But I mean, we can do a lot of damage without the songs. I'm just saying.
See, so if I go around singing KB song to my coworker around my coworkers,
really what?
my wife shouldn't feel no type of way.
No, if you're just singing a song. Now, if
I
you're
just-
singing it, if you only sing it around the coworker, then something wrong with you.
so it
Definitely, you're
can't be
trying to
just
send a message.
so it can't be regulated to just jokes then. So we have to say anything with sexual undertones. You cannot be saying or doing, singing,
Why would you
dancing.
be singing a song that has a sexual connotation on the job around
Hey,
coworkers?
I like KB. I like KB.
No, you like other things too. Yes, well, definitely that'd be a problem because
Yeah.
that would be the same thing.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So, number 4. This should spark some conversation. Deleting messages which you don't want your spouse to read. Ouch. Ouch. Chat clear. Chat, no history. What? Hey, you see one line, they must pick up your phone and you can see something was said before, but because The response ain't making no sense, but you don't see what was said before that. So hold on
boy.
now. Hold on now. Come on now.
I've never done
What's
that. Oh boy.
Listen.
We have some messages we need to get to.
Listen.
No.
So, deleting messages. Now we understand sometimes you have to delete some messages because
Yes.
you chatting with somebody and they talking about their business,
Right.
personal business. So that's just between you all two. And you don't want your spouse to see that because it's in confidence.
Yes.
So those are not the type of messages we're talking about. We're talking about those ones where
Yeah.
he say, hey, what do you say? Morning. You get that morning text, that good morning text. You're deleting them. Because you ain't reached to work yet or you ain't roll over good yet and you ain't getting this good morning text from this person. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You delete that text, eh?
Yes. No, not me personally. Of course, I'm not speaking for myself. I don't get those. No, but seriously, yes. And people do that. Not just that. There are not a lot of things that people do on their phones that is cheating. Yeah, definitely one of them is deleting the chat, the chat. If you have to, or the text. If you have to silence that person's notification because you don't want it to come through. If you want to tell the person, okay, you can call me after a certain
Hey, and
hours,
this, you sitting with your spouse and
and the phone is face down.
down
Yes.
and on silent.
Yes.
Ah, boy.
Yes.
We mashing
Those
some corns
are-
today.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of these things.
And like you said, don't have the DMs. You know, that's a lot of way people inside people DM.
Yes.
Sending private messages. Hey, and just, how do you view that?
But it's different. It's different if you're getting a message from someone where you didn't do anything
Right,
to
you
initiate the
solicited, right.
conversation, and they message you, and it's you find it inappropriate, then you delete the message.
Yes.
But I think, of course, you should share that with your spouse. You
Yes.
should be able to share it with your
Yes.
spouse if you are innocent.
Correct.
But I guess sometimes if you know the nature of the person you're with, and it'll be hard to get that conversation over, some people find it easier just to delete the chat since it's not something that could come back up.
You know, me, I give my wife the liberty, the freedom to deal with those type of things on her own, right?
Okay.
And I trust her to deal with it. Now, let's say she delete the person, she put them in their place, delete the chat, and the person now reappears and like they're not getting the message. Now it's time for her to let me know.
Okay.
Jason, this fella was bothering me. I block him, tell him no, and he's still texting me. Okay, now time for me to step in.
Okay.
Now, she shouldn't keep that hidden from me.
Right.
Because that could come back out.
That's true.
And I would be like, well, why you ain't tell me about it from that time?
From
Why
the
I had to
beginning,
find
right.
out
After it
sideways,
becomes an
you know?
issue, yeah.
So it could cause a problem.
Yes.
So, yeah, sometimes you delete a message, but once you have handled it appropriately. But if you're deleting it, but still planning on having communication
Right.
with the person who you deleted the chat,
Yeah. Yeah,
we
that's-
know
yeah.
we know you're up to something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some people feel that chatting is not cheating. You know, they had
Yeah.
virtual sex. They don't think they actually cheat.
Right. And there's emotional cheating. And a lot of times when you have conversations, you enjoy having conversations, and it's entertaining and it's soothing for you. Then that is because this is something that you should be doing with your spouse.
Yes.
You know, all this time, attention, and emotions should be generated towards your spouse or in your relationship. So definitely.
Because we did say that anything you give away that belongs to your spouse or significant other, it's cheating.
Right.
This is not yours to give. So
Right.
you're thieving.
I agree.
Go ahead.
So no deleting of messages. What else? You go ahead and read the other one. I can't find mine.
5. Answering frequent calls at night from an opposite gender in the presence of your spouse.
If it's
Why
in
do
their
I feel like that?
presence.
Because somebody could keep calling me, from an opposite gender.
But you're
Well, I
taking
should
the
say-
calls. You're taking the calls, and your spouse
In their
if it's
presence.
in the spouse's presence, then I guess they're okay with it. But is that taking advantage of a situation, even if
Could be. Because my spouse might be a trusting woman and this
Exactly.
female is calling me and I answer it in front of her.
right?
Should I do that? Continually do it? Because they said frequent calls.
Yes.
That's
And a lot
disrespectful.
of times people feel, and I think this is a way. This is a very deceitful thing. It can be, because a lot of times we feel like if we can take the call in front of the person, then it's okay. And you have people cheating
In
right
your face.
in your face.
Listen.
Taking the calls and everything, and you there chilling, and
You right.
you're oblivious because it's happening in front of
they
you.
cheating right in front of you.
Absolutely.
You are so, listen.
So that can
They
happen.
say
I've
right in front of
seen
your
it
face.
happen.
And because they say, he'll never expect me to be cheating because
Exactly.
I'm talking to this person right in front of
Exactly.
them. So they're being very broad with
Yes.
their answers. And
Yes.
no, he right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no, man. We chilling, and that time the fella on the line
Mm-hmm.
telling her all kind of different things. She's sitting right there with her man. He oblivious because
Mm-hmm.
he thinking it's innocent because man, she ain't gonna be talking to no man right in front of me.
Exactly. Because, and that's the thing, because a lot of people who cheat, they get away with it because nobody
Plain
believes an
sight.
unbelievable truth.
Right. Right.
You will, an unbelievable truth. Like you could,
Oh, man.
he could be on the phone with you and he said, you talking to your sweetheart, eh? And he said, yeah. That's an unbelievable
Yes.
truth.
Yes.
It's the truth, but it's said in an
They
unbelievable
mean to
way that
say it.
who's going to believe
Yes.
that? You understand?
Yes.
And people do that all the time.
One joke before we go to commercial break.
Oh, yeah.
This guy went to his sweetheart, right?
That don't sound funny. to
Come
me at all.
home. He know he was late. So what he did, go on by the front door, dirty up his clothes, dirty up his shoes, and come walking inside the house. Say, honey, where you been? Oh, I can't lie. I been by my sweetheart. You lie, you been playing golf. And he say, honey, you catch me. I was out golfing. So he told her.
He told her.
He told her, right?
Oh, my
Anyway,
gosh.
we'll be back right after this quick commercial break.
You asked and I delivered. Island Ish is back. The podcast you guys have known to love, to like to call in, to like to interact with. We are officially back. For the ones that don't know me, this is your girl Yams. Hearing me on Mix 102.1 FM or your favorite TGF_Yams. With the 2 S's, we're back with Island Ish right here on Superior Talk. So make sure you're following the page. We're going live this Thursday, 6 p.m. Don't miss it. Follow us. It's about to get lit.
Welcome back. And we're talking about cheating in today's society. I hear we have a lot of comments, so we'll take our comments first before Jason and I get into more conversation. All right.
P. Lord says the real question is, what do most women consider as a good man, as a good man? By what standards and values are they measured by? I guess we'll save that for another
yeah,
talk.
we'll get
save
into
that for
that.
another show,
Yes.
P. Lord. We can answer that. Oh, Lord. I know it was long before Prisca
Prisca
started
say,
shooting at me.
let me read it in her voice. Stop it, Jason. The same way you claim there are good men without qualifying it is the same way Cheryl can say there are good women out there without qualifying it. Thank you,
You're
Prisca.
honest good men and women
Well,
think
you
we're
and
vegan.
B. Lord, we're going to get back. Definitely. We should have them both on the show
Yes,
when we
bring
have that
Prisca
discussion.
and B. Lord,
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
shoot. Yeah, we need
There
to.
you go. At Prisca. So they're already doing their own show.
Their own show.
You want to read that?
At Prisca. Good in here, good in quotation marks.
Mm-hmm.
Good can also determine by the individual's standards and selected desires that they seek in a mate.
That's true.
True.
I agree with him.
Oh, now Prisca answers
Nah,
back.
just because I met you being a flirt doesn't mean you have the right to continue being a flirt in my face once
Oh,
we're in a relationship.
She's responding to me.
to
Yes,
something
yes,
we were talking
yes,
about.
yes. I agree.
Yeah.
Prisca. I agree. Prisca. Good.
Good. Yes. and yeah, we definitely with that, because when you are with someone, how they feel about different things becomes important. So you have to make adjustments to your actions and behavior to make the person happy.
The next one, we read that.
Okay.
I see Prisca.
Well, like KB around your partner.
Let's see, well, like KB around
Like-
your partner.
oh.
Like it around.
Yes.
Don't sing that, okay?
Oh, okay. I
Plenty
agree.
Bohemian music also promotes cheating and slackness. That is very
That's
true.
true.
That's what we were saying.
Roach on your bread.
Yeah. What do you say? What Abby song? Dressed in black. When you say his girlfriend was looking for Go Smooth. I'm on a Go Smooth. Yes.
Yes.
Vito, what's going on, Vito? Nowadays the same gender nowadays the same gender you better watch out for too. These
in the closet partners.
I was saying I was going to mention that because we say opposite gender.
Right.
You see, that's true.
That's true, yeah.
Prisca.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
Bradley
definitely-
and B-Lord going at it.
Yes, we'll. Okay. Focus, B Lord. I'm simply saying Jason wasn't asked to qualify what he meant by a good man, so let's not ask Cheryl to qualify what she means by a good woman. Understanding good is subjective. Oh boy.
Yeah, they going
Yes,
back
we
and
definitely
forth.
got to get those two.
Yeah, them
on
two
the
on the
show.
show. We
So,
definitely gotta get them.
Okay,
They
we're
got a
gonna
lot
go
to
back
say.
to cheating. All right. So I think the next one it says avoiding answering a call from someone when your spouse is around or stepping aside to answer that call.
Yes. They
Yes,
would
how
be
do
the
you-
opposite of the one who answers it in front of you.
Yes, yes.
See, the one who answers it in front of you is a bold cheater.
Right.
The one who go on a step aside doing it the old traditional way.
Yes.
Yeah, sneak around. But
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
if you got to step away from your spouse to take that call, now if you're only talking about personal business,
Right.
no, you should be able to speak in front of your spouse, eh?
Exactly. And even if you are talking personal business, you can simply say who it is.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that's
but,
right.
But stepping aside to take a call, and definitely not answering the phone is kind of a telltale sign. Why aren't you taking the call?
Yeah, why are you ducking that call? Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
definitely.
Oh, saving contacts of those other persons with different names so that your spouse fails to recognize. Oh yeah, see that's
Mommy
Jakey.
one, mommy two,
mommy one,
mommy three.
Jake from Steak Farm. Who you talking to, honey? Jake from Steak Farm. Jake sounds
Yeah.
really ugly. Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. They got him save us Pizza Hut.
Oh, I didn't know that one. Oh,
I saw that one.
Really?
God, the fella names Evans Pizza Hut. So what Pizza Hut calling you back for again? Oh, I place on order.
Oh,
Why,
boy.
look, your people getting so creative.
And
These
stop
same
giving people
things.
ideas, Jason. You're giving ideas.
Listen.
Wow.
I only saw that. You know, I ain't talking nobody
Okay.
business. Eh? I only see what I'm only speaking what I saw. You know, or heard.
Pizza Hut. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
People are so creative. You know, if
you say
we,
if
we
they
should
want cheap,
use
they can find a way.
yeah, this ingenuity to
Yeah, apply that
start
to make some money.
businesses
Yeah,
to make
yeah,
money.
make some money. Well, they might be making some money.
That's true. Lying about your location to your spouse when you are with that other person or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely lying about your location.
And guess what?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be with a person of an opposite gender or a love interest
Mm-hmm.
to lie about your location. You could, if you have to lie about your location,
That's
period. Whether
That's
you're
true.
cheating or whatever, if you're trying to get away from your spouse, whatever, if you have to lie about it, something wrong. You cheating.
Yeah.
Because you again now, your spouse wants to know where you at, and for you to have to stoop to that level, what you're being dishonest, and dishonesty leads to all kind of other things.
true.
So, yeah, I and they might be like, well, I don't let my people know where I going because they just carry on too bad when they know I go somewhere. Like the guys might want to go hang out by the bar,
Right.
so he got to lie to his wife and say he isn't there. Is that cheating?
It's yes, lying, yes.
Okay.
You're a liar. And lying
are-
will definitely lead to
Lies
other
are cheaters
things.
and cheaters are a thief. That's what I don't.
Yes. And then we have having office husbands and wives. And we talked about this last
Yes.
week, having office husbands and wives, and that is cheating. Even if you're not doing anything intimate with them.
Yes.
But just everything else.
To call somebody your office husband or wife though, you know what that
That
means?
alone,
Yeah,
yes.
just the sound of that.
Yeah.
That's a relationship because you know what a husband and a wife is in the real
Exactly,
real world.
yeah, that's
so
true.
to call somebody your office husband or wife, that means they're fulfilling some needs or on the job.
Right.
So you putting yourself in a funny position to say that, and guess what? You wouldn't tell your spouse you have an office husband or a wife. You would not say that.
true.
This is my office wife. Hey, honey,
Who's that
welcome to work.
calling?
This is my husband. That's my office wife.
what?
Really? What the
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So that's definitely and but what do you think about persons working late? Just because they can working late, staying at work late for extra hours in the evenings when they should be at home with their spouse. They're not
Now-
doing anything. They're just working.
Now, if you're working now, for men especially. Or for women, they need to make that extra couple of dollars to get their finances. So I don't see nothing wrong with that as long as they express to their spouse, hey, I'm at the office or I'm still at work. You have to let them know. Once you let them know,
But
and your
you
spouse is
can, but what if
understanding,
your spouse is not in agreement with it?
now, then you tell the spouse, okay, well, this bill got to pay. Do you have that money to fulfill that extra $200 or that extra $20 what I can make? Can you supplement that? No? Well, sit small until I get home.
Oh, okay.
Bills got to get paid. And this more or less directed at the men because women need security. That's something they want. That's what they desire in their mate, right? Men want support and respect. Women need security. That's number one. Financial security, emotional security, mental security. They want security. A man can put in those hours to provide that security. Now,
It has to be a balance, though.
It has to be.
You know, relationship requires time, so.
yeah,
You
but
know,
I'm
there are
not talking
times
about
when-
he consistently doing it now. Now, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a goal to meet, if there's a bill is due,
Right.
and I see a way to make money, extra dollars, some sacrifice has to be made. Now, what she can say, okay, what are we gonna do? If you don't want me to work, okay, fine. I'm up for discussion. What is your alternative on how we can make this money if I don't put this extra time in? What's your
Okay.
suggestion? And if she cannot come up with a logical, reasonable one, she have to sit small.
Okay.
And same thing for him.
Right. All right. I think let's just we have a few moments left, Jason. I want to ask, since we're talking about cheating, and I know we've exhausted a number of ways that people cheat, men and women alike. I think it was Terrence who said the real
Why?
question is why do
Why
people
people
cheat?
cheat?
So maybe we can spend a few
Yeah,
moments talking
yeah.
about that. Why do people cheat?
First of all, it's never a good reason to cheat. If you feel that you have to cheat, time to dissolve that relationship. And if marriages aren't so easily dissolved. So you have to, first of all, exhaust all avenues to find a problem as to why you feel you may need to cheat and step out. After you've done all of that, then before you cheat, leave. Now, some of the reasons, you sit back and say, boy, I see why they step out.
Really?
You don't give them the reason to, but
Nope.
listen, okay,
Selfishness.
I can do it from a man's point.
Selfishness.
Cheating is selfish. Cheating is
That's
selfish
the
because
reason.
that's me.
Number one reason is
Yeah.
selfishness.
Yeah.
Because they're selfish.
Because they're not being fulfilled.
Right. So they got to go out and seek fulfillment.
Yes.
And a lot of times it's not what you're saying. They have not exhausted every way. A lot of times it's not even a conversation. It's usually complaints from both parties, not men, women, both parties. They usually complain or talk at the other person about what their issues are, what's bothering them, and then they go out and do them. But I think that the number one reason is selfishness.
It is selfishness because the person wants to be fulfilled. I'm not
No.
doing it for you to be fulfilled. I'm doing it for me to be fulfilled.
Yes,
Now,
I'm saying
in a
it's-
marriage, it is selfish because
People can be happy and cheat, you know. You don't believe that? People
yeah.
can be happy and
Yes.
just because,
Greedy.
even especially, and men and women cheat for different reasons.
Right.
Just because a man is cheating doesn't mean he's unhappy at home. He just wants something different. He
True.
has McDonald's at
True.
home and he wants Wendy's tomorrow.
True, but we didn't
So
reach that
it's-
far as yet. I didn't say that's the only reason they
Okay.
cheat because they're not fulfilled. Because you got
All right.
greedy
Sorry
people
for
out there.
jumping ahead,
You
yes.
got greedy people out there just want everything.
Absolutely.
They want everything. You will have a woman who her husband is a good man, a very good man, and he's meeting 90% of what she wants, and because he don't compliment her, he's not affectionate.
And
But he's
the-
meeting, he check off every other
And
box.
the work husband is complimenting every time she starts at the door.
Or the peanut guy, or the peanut boy on the corner.
No,
Hey,
not the
beautiful. You look so sweet today.
No, they
Say,
call
"Why my
everybody
husband-"
beautiful. We don't fall for that.
Why my husband don't talk to me like that? Now this man doing everything else, right?
Yes.
He check off every other box, but that
Yes.
one box,
Selfish.
she put a whole
Yes.
marriage on the line for that one box.
Just when the conversation
Oh,
was getting
just when
good,
we getting deep.
we
We
have
gotta
to
take a
go to
commercial.
commercial. We'll be
Pick this
right
up on the
back.
other side. Hi, everybody. I'm Jason.
And I'm Cheryl. Join us here on Superior Talk Bahamas YouTube channel every Tuesday at 6 for Let's Talk.
Where we talk about issues that matter to you. We try to come up with workable, practical solutions so we have more action and less talk.
See you on Tuesday. Okay.
We are back. Let's talk. And we're talking about cheating in today's society. Guys, we went over too much for me to try to do a recap. So go back and watch the replay after the show. But it's very heated, not heated, very good. We had a lot of meat in this. So, and it ain't too late, you know. You still can call in and give us your input. We encourage it. 352-8255. What do you consider cheating in today's society? Or what are some of the reasons why you think people cheat? Or just drop a comment in the YouTube chat and we'll read it off live. We have a lot of comments, eh? We have a few comments we want to go through. So before we get the comments while the producer gets those up on screen. Okay, there we go. So Priska and Bradley still going at it.
Let's just talk about the ones that have. Can we get the other ones about cheating? Yes. The producer's not reading the comments. He's just shooting them up.
Okay. Anyway, so we were talking about why people cheat. And we were saying that people can be happy at home or quote unquote happy at home and still go out and cheat. And yeah, that's greedy people. They're really selfish people. They just feel everything. Different. They should have everything.
Right.
You know, and bump whatever happening to their spouse. They just care about their own happiness.
But do you think that goes for both genders though? Because I believe that will probably go more for the male. I don't think women, once they're happy at home, I don't think a woman would.
I'm glad you say that.
Is open to, oh boy.
One of my one of the good viewers sent me this, said 50%, said the study shows us 50% of women have a back burner, have a back burner man. Study shows 50%. You say you think the study was done in Orlando?
Okay.
Says study shows 50% of married women have a back burner man.
That is not
backup man, sorry. Around 50% of women said in a survey that they have a backup man if the marriage doesn't work. Wow. And guess what? That's true. I would believe that.
Okay, let's look at that in context. I don't believe that it's someone that they're seeing.
Oh.
The average woman has.
Come on, I'm waiting.
No, the average woman has men who are interested. That if she wanted to be in a relationship with, and for whatever that those persons will be available. It doesn't mean that she wants to be in a relationship with them, but the men are interested. So I think that's what that alluded to. Not that she was seeing that guy on the side, but that there were men available to be in a relationship with.
No, that ain't what that say.
That is definitely what that is saying.
That backup man in case the marriage fails.
Right. So a backup, anything is not in use until they need
you gotta
to be
have
in
that
use.
there. You gotta have it there available to be used.
Right. What I'm saying
so Cheryl, the man of the express interest.
These are
the man of the express interest to tell you that he wants to be there for you.
But she's
and
not
then
in
you
a
gotta keep him
relationship
there,
with
knowing that this man has interest in you.
Okay, that's fine.
Ahead.
I understand what you're saying, but that doesn't speak to my point where I was saying because you're making it seem like these women are cheating with these men.
That's cheating. To have a man in backup or woman in backup in case, so you having them there just as a spare. That's cheating. You ain't giving your 100% to your spouse because you just in case. I gotta have something near a crutch just in case, and that is I believe that because women want
women
security.
Who are happy. Women who are happy in relationships don't cheat.
You just say people will cheat even though they're happy. You just said people still cheat.
Men will cheat.
I said now we see you.
Yes,
see?
I'm saying no. Some things are gender specific. This time
no, sir.
I'm strongly.
Cheryl,
I strongly believe
they
that
said
men,
the majority of
will
marriages.
I'm not saying I'm not saying all.
Women
but
initiate.
I'm saying
the most of divorce. The women,
Yes, we know
higher
that.
percent. So guess what? So
Those
so
are
hold
the
on.
unhappy ones.
Say what?
You think people divorce happy people get divorced?
Yes, they greedy. They want all. Men don't
No.
divorce. They stay there and stick it out. They might go and have a little
Different
side thing, but they can work.
reasons.
But anyway,
Jason.
welcome to Last Talk Caller. You're live. What say you on this topic?
Welcome back, Cheryl. You were missed.
Thank you so much. You're the only one who feels that way. Jason has different sentiments.
Okay. Okay. So, Jason, first of all, you need to let your viewer with the 50% stats share where that information came from.
Exactly.
Don't- Yeah. Please share that information. And then two, just a point of view on cheating. Anything that if your spouse did to you would be you would be offended by, feel compromised by, or anything, you use that as your measuring stick for whether or not
Yes.
you could be
Absolutely. Yes.
cheating.
Yes.
And I'll leave it there. Y'all have a good show.
Yes. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Caller.
Exactly.
Always meet.
Well put. Well put. Well put. Yeah. If you anything that you would feel uncomfortable if it was done to you,
Yeah.
then yes, you don't want to do that.
Now that could go. Some
Oh,
people,
boy.
right? Some people
Let me hear this.
so disconnected. They may be
okay. With,
okay.
Yeah.
If he won't go to homegirl to get a plate of food, don't bother. Or if he feel if my husband have enough to take care of me and pay her bill, fine.
I don't know. Something
Some
wrong with
people
those people.
so-
on you know, and but that's a sign too. Anytime you're with somebody who doesn't mind you compromising yourself, you better watch out.
Yeah.
Because it means then that they
They
want the
checking it.
freedom to
Yes.
do the same.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
don't subscribe to stuff like that too. Don't
Yes.
you want to don't give me too much freedom, because that means I'm not giving it to you. So
Well.
why are you giving me so much freedom?
So before we went to that, we were talking about cheating, reasons why people cheat, and selfishness. And you said that only unhappy people cheat.
I said no.
Happy people. You
I
said no. You said
said
happy women don't cheat.
happy women don't cheat.
Only
Yes.
men. You say only
But I
happy
said
men
because,
cheat.
because Jason, we cheat for different reasons,
Yes.
genders,
Yes.
and I'm saying women don't cheat for the same reasons men cheat.
Right.
Women cheat when something is missing. Men cheat for something that's different. And that's what I believe, and I have statistics to show that.
What statistic?
It's better
Bring
than
it. Bring it. Let's see. I mean, I could agree
You know what?
with
If
you.
we're being honest, you can go and poll people. Actually, as a matter of fact, you go and poll some people. I'll poll some people.
Oh, Lord.
and
Last
then
time
we'll
we do that, you
to
come
the
back with your
next-
hard break.
That's a lie. My statistics are true. Even if I have to make them up myself.
So,
Anyway, let's be serious.
But I could tend to agree with you.
Okay, well, say it
sometimes
with your chest.
men
You acting
would
like
go
you-
there for the thrill of it, just to just for the thrill.
Have something
Yes.
different. Yes.
But women, men, but that'll be another show though. So let me just stick on topic. Let me stay on topic.
You know what? What I referred to was traditional. Now you do have some modern day women who are a little different. They're a little edgy. They want to do things that men do.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like they're gonna level the playing field, and I'm not talking about those women. And I don't think those are as many
No,
as you.
they're the exception.
Right. So traditionally, women cheat when there's something missing, and they look for it in someone else.
Yeah, and same for men.
But it is the height of
same for men.
selfishness
It is
in-
the height of selfishness. Like I said, there's no reason to. It shouldn't be a reason to do it. If you're weak enough to cheat, you should be strong enough to leave.
Right.
So
that's having a total disregard for someone else's feeling.
right.
And
So
like you say-
but we were just going on some of the reasons why people may feel they should have to
Okay.
cheat. So and I was gonna give you an I think it's a clear example. If a man is being with his wife, doesn't want to have sex with him,
right.
right? And for an extended period of time, should he what should he go leave? Should he cheat? Because men do it because they say their wives. You know, like you
Okay.
made the joke. Oh, when you said, yeah, please go handle yourself. You probably give him a gift if he goes and leave you alone. Remember you said that? Because a lot of wives, women hold to that philosophy.
That what?
They make it feel like having sex, men want it too much, right? So for that reason, a lot of men are not being fulfilled probably to the standard they would like, to the amount they would want, right? Now you have to be within reason.
Yes.
So you
and
have
I
some
think,
men,
there's
some
a-
women who haven't been intimate with their. I ain't gonna put a time on it because it's the time they've been taken, it's not okay with the husband.
Right. Yes.
Whatever,
So
because
if-
it could be a
if
week,
there-
it could be
if
a
there's-
month,
Yes.
whatever it is.
And
But
there's
it's
a
not
lot
okay
of
with it
unfairness as it relates to males and
Right.
that. I do agree.
because you all hold that as a bargaining chip, right? That's your power.
I say women.
Yeah. Women,
Yes.
you're a woman.
Don't say y'all, Jason, because
Women hold that as a bargaining chip
Right,
because you're
thank
not a
you.
woman right now. So, like you say, a specific cheating men that cheat when they're happy. This is specific to women. They use that as a power, as a control, as
Some
a,
women
as a
do, yes.
yeah to yeah.
Yes.
So they use it as
a
control
variety
for
of
men,
reasons, yes.
and that's wrong because like I stated.
Your body
Her
doesn't
bo-
belong to you. It
Ah,
belongs
correct.
to your husband.
That's her husband's body.
So, right.
So why is she withholding it from him? So that's
I
cheating
agree.
there. Whether she gives
Right.
it to anybody else or
Right.
not. So because she's cheating now by not giving it to him,
That doesn't give him the right to go with someone else. I hope
Why?
you're not even going there.
Why?
Excuse me?
Why? Tell me,
because
no,
that's
tell
a
me.
total different level. That's a totally different
Tell me why.
level. What she did didn't affect the trust in the relationship.
why not?
Really?
If my wife,
Jason,
hold on now,
oh,
Claude,
please.
let's dive
if
into that.
you are going
My
to
wife,
think for a minute right
Go
now,
ahead.
let's not even that the woman withholding sex and the man having sex with someone else is the same thing. Is that
listen,
what
you
you're
say
saying, sir?
she's not. You say she didn't betray the trust. Yes, by her not giving it to him, she's betraying the trust.
How?
He trusted her to fulfill his needs, right? Because she went before the altar for that. Wait, let me finish.
oh, okay.
That's one. Two, when she's not giving it to him, what the woman say when she ain't getting it from her husband? Well, if he ain't giving it to you, he's giving it to somebody else. That goes true for the man too. If a man is with his wife and she's not giving it to him for a long period of time, why can't he think she's giving it to somebody else?
He can think whatever he wants.
So she's betraying the
but
trust.
he's not allowed to act on something he only thinks because
She's doing it.
You're violating the marriage vow.
She's doing it.
Yeah, she is, but it's on a different level. And I hope to God that you don't think for a minute that withholding sex from your husband and sleeping with someone else
It's
are
the same
two
thing. It's the
different
same thing.
things.
It's the same thing, Cheryl.
Are two different things.
It's the same thing. Only a
Two
woman would say it's two
different
different things.
Two
Let me
different
tell you why.
things.
That's something I want that belongs to me, that God say is mine. You telling me I can't have it.
They're both wrong, but it's definitely two different things.
No, two wrongs don't make a right.
I'm
So
saying
she's
they're
wrong
both
and he's wrong. She's
but
wrong and he's
it's
wrong.
two different, definitely two different things.
Why?
I can't even see how you could conceive
No,
of those two things
they
being
are on the same
thing.
level.
But
To me, they're on the same level.
anyway,
They're on the same level to me. You know why? Because she's betraying his trust. She's she's
they're only on the same level because it has never happened.
What you
Give
talking
me
about?
a break. When
Cheryl,
when
listen.
it happens to you, it's totally different.
No, listen,
you
listen,
cannot
listen.
equate. That's different. No, I'm sorry.
I'm saying no. I don't give him right for going and cheating because she's withholding. Don't get it
You're
wrong.
saying
I'm saying it's
they're
on the same level to
it's
me.
not.
This man, you penalizing this man, you punishing this man, you withholding stuff that belongs to him. He wants that. He's craving only you. He wants to be faithful to only you, right?
And
now
you
she's
know,
punishing him. She's punishing him.
Any violation of the marriage vow or contract is the other person has the right to leave. And
Right.
That's what should happen. If
So,
if a
but
woman
you know-
is withholding sex from her husband, he should leave her.
But because of mindsets like your own, like what you hold to say, oh, that's not at the same level.
It's not,
He will not be able to leave. It's not justified. He have to go through so much to get a divorce. Whereas if she was or he was cheating,
Because of
it's
my
easier.
mindset, he
No,
can't get a
the
divorce.
court system will not grant him that. as easily
Of
as if
course,
it was
that
as
is mental
easily
cruelty.
as easily as
That
if
is
it was
mental
cheating.
cruelty. He can get
You
a
have to
divorce
prove
based on that.
You have to. He can. It's harder. I'm saying. It's easier to get a divorce for cheating than it is for for withholding sex.
So,
without
so you
holding
suggest
sex.
that he goes and cheats so he can.
No. I say this
and
never.
in
I
that way,
preface
she-
that
gets
says
it.
that's never okay to cheat. I
You said
preface that.
You said that very quietly.
No,
anyway,
sir.
Let's
No,
just,
sir. I said you're weak enough to cheat, but not strong enough to leave. So, what I'm
on
saying
the
is, I'm
same
trying to
level.
give
You've
it. I'm
got
just
to be
trying to
kidding
draw a illustration for our viewers, right? To say, you shouldn't be withholding because in the mind of
We
a
already
man,
said that. We already agreed
in the
with that. We
mind
already
of a
agreed on
man,
that.
it holds to the same level as cheating. That's
the
what I'm
only
saying.
person.
So
Find me some-
hopefully,
only you
saying,
and the producer agree with that.
hopefully, when she
Let me
says,
have some other men
hopefully,
who
when she
believes that
hears
that's the
that,
same thing.
Cheryl, see, because you minimize it, right? Hopefully,
I
when
am
they
not
hear
minimizing
hold
it,
on.
Jason.
Cheryl, this is what I hope to achieve. Hopefully, when she hears it, she's like, "Wow, they see it that deep. Let me stop withholding because he's viewing it as cheating." You understand what I'm saying?
I do understand what you're
no,
saying.
you understand it because you're minimizing it.
Oh, you're asking me and then you're telling me I don't understand.
'Cause
Wow.
you
Welcome
said
back,
I'm the only
Jason.
one.
This is the
You
Jason
said
I
I'm the
know.
only one.
Read the comment, please.
A woman withholding sex is breaking her vows.
We already said
Same
that.
thing
yes.
as cheating.
We already said that.
Yeah, same thing as cheating. Because she break a vow.
It is
he
a
break
type of cheating, but it's not the same thing as cheating,
Cheating is
sleeping
cheating.
with someone else.
Cheating is cheating.
No, it's not.
Cheating is cheating.
No, it's not. You talking about so
She's all
yeah,
right. She
there are
gets there
different
withholding it.
levels.
See now. See. Oh, I see
Yes.
the reason. Oh, see, and it's because
A man has the right to part ways with a wife that is withholding sex. I definitely agree with B. Lord.
Yeah.
Definitely, he has. I agree.
So
with
what if
that
he- what if-
because that
okay.
is unfair and it
What
is
if he-
mental cruelty.
it is right. But what if he doesn't want to leave?
If
But
he
he
doesn't,
needs.
they
But he
should-
needs fulfillment.
they
And
should
that's what
seek-
usually happens.
Then,
a lot.
Then we know what happens. Go back to what we talked about earlier. Until you can resolve the situation, go do counseling. Have someone
You
else,
know-
like your pastor, talk to this woman. Let her know that she has to fulfill her marital duties.
And
Or
if she
should
doesn't,
have stayed single.
yes, and if she
He needs to
doesn't,
leave her.
leave her and go get go get Miss. What would they
And
be
B.
saying?
Lord also
Miss Thing was
says,
putting
when
it
a,
on.
when a
Honey,
woman
no.
does that, she renders the man as a prisoner in
the marriage,
that
yes.
marriage, and that is true because he can't leave and he can't get what he wants with her.
Right, and
But
that's
there's
so
never,
that's so
we're
sad.
not going to give anyone an out to say, okay, go and do that. Because
No, like I say, it's never good. But I'm trying to get it from the other aspect. The woman shouldn't withhold. Why are you saying he shouldn't cheat? The woman go on the
Oh my
aspect and she
gosh,
should not
Jason,
withhold.
I already
Keep
said-
saying it.
Oh,
Keep
you
saying
want me
it.
to-
Keep saying it. Just how you say, don't cheat. Keep saying it. So he don't have to cheat. Say it.
Is it time to wrap up yet?
Say it.
Because I've had enough of Jason.
Listen, don't put your woman in a position because we can't just leave it on mine, right? We can't leave it
Oh.
because see, you like to keep it on one gender, right? That can be fair.
I have been fair
Listen,
this whole show.
never. You say only man
I've
is cheat.
said, oh.
You say man is only man is cheat. So, yesterday, fellas, a lot of women out there go cheat. Like I say, they go
Wait.
for the they go cheat because they say their man isn't giving them the affection they want, right? So fellas got to make sure play their role as well. Find out what your woman and give her that affection she needs, right? Be
And provide intimacy.
compliment.
Sex is not the only way, and sex is not even intimacy to a lot of females.
Ooh, I would want to say something.
So,
Go
so
ahead. Mm-hmm.
intimacy is a lot more than sex. It's conversation. Is doing what she likes.
Mm-hmm.
It's the build up, and I think a lot of women will be a lot more open in every which way in the evenings if men started the intimacy from maybe midday with either conversation or whatever.
We ain't gonna go
So
down that road.
yeah,
We
let's
ain't
not
gonna
go down that road.
We
But
ain't go down
anyway,
that road.
I'm a woman, Jason, and I'm saying it.
Yeah, talks, lies.
So, yes.
Lies.
Anyway, I think
lies.
we've had enough of the show for today. We're definitely not doing this topic again.
Like you said, I agree with you. Intimacy for a woman is different from a man, but intimacy for a man is. And woman's intimacy, speak to her, kind words, affection,
Yes.
and all of that good stuff.
Love her how you
Play
know she
to her,
likes to be loved.
Play into her emotions, right? But intimacy for a man is sex.
So I'm saying you get what you want when you give her what she wants.
See, Cheryl, see, this is not
If
right.
that's what you want.
This is not right. So it got to be give and take. Sometimes he got to
No,
give her what
I'm
she
saying,
wants, and sometimes she got to give him what she wants. Sometimes he got to come and play the romance, do the foreplay, and do the whole flowers and the dinner and clean up everything and to get her in the mood. And then sometimes she just got to come and just throw it on him for nothing. So it ain't no give her what she wants so she could get what she wants. No, it's a give and take. So when a man doesn't, but you cut me off what I was saying, men feel that closeness to their women, to their wife, through physical intimacy, physical touch, physical intimacy. So y'all want the words and all of that stuff. Men want the touching. They want that. And that's how we get our intimacy. So when y'all don't give that to us, we don't feel close to y'all. So we want to be felt close. So they go where they can get close. And then they come back home and still take care of the bills and all that stuff. Boom.
Anyway,
I saw it. She told me.
I only said that because, you know, if I was just saying, this is how, if a man wants the door open and this is how you open the door, then he can try that.
Most definitely.
Okay.
I agree.
All right.
I agree, Cheryl. I agree. I can't disagree with
There's
that.
never a reason to withhold sex. It doesn't matter whatever the reason is.
Correct.
That's a part of the contract, the marital contract.
Yes.
And so that needs to happen.
Yes. And so we're doing it in our what is it? Summary? It's not summary, but
wrap up,
summation.
yeah.
Summation. That's the word, right?
Summation, yes.
In our
Oh, boy.
summation.
I think what our caller said, and I want to go back to that. You know, do unto others as you would have them, you know, do unto you. Whatever you don't want someone to do to you, don't do it. A lot of us who are in relationships, we know what makes us feel uncomfortable. Don't do it to the other person. Be open, be honest, and don't be flirtatious or do anything that you know will make your partner uncomfortable. If you cannot do it in front of that person, if you can't say it in front of that person, if you can't do it when the person is around, that's a telltale sign that this is something that you ought not to be doing.
That's right. Still, them people DM.
Yes.
So it's never a right time to cheat. Never. I have to say that. I have to keep saying this. Never a right time to cheat. If you feel that you have to cheat, if you have to be dishonest, if you have to be sneaky and hiding, that means the person who you're with is not the one for you.
Yes.
That
Yes.
means they're not fulfilling you.
Right.
If you got to go outside to meet to get fulfillment.
Yes.
So if you're weak enough to cheat, be strong enough to leave.
Yes.
So don't put that person through that heartache, that other person through that heartache. Be honest, be upfront with what you're feeling. Let them know where you're at. Give them the opportunity to fix it. If they can't fix it,
Yeah. Go be
far
with
as
the
I know,
person you're cheating with.
Be
Go
the
with
person
that
who you want to
person.
cheat with,
Yeah,
right?
You want to cheat with.
Yes,
yeah.
right. So
Yep.
that's our
Show
summary.
for today.
That's our show. Thank you guys for sticking around with us, and we'll see you again next week, same time, here on Let's Talk. Peace out.